Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be making these delicious cinnamon rolls. Make sure you guys give this video a really big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. If you're new to my channel, I do lifestyle videos. I also do preachings here on my channel as well, and I also do delicious food videos like this one on my channel series Names Cuisine. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the bell so you know when I upload. So today we're going to be doing some cinnamon rolls. I have done cinnamon rolls on my channel, but this is an updated recipe, and I've been trying to just fix this recipe around a little. So at the top they kind of separated a bit and I didn't like how they looked, but I did an Instagram poll and you guys said that I should definitely post it, and I got loads of compliments from them and saying they look really good. So I was like, okay, I'll post it. Okay yeah, guys, without any more distractions, we're gonna get right on with the video. Alright guys, so here I have 60 grams of butter and I have 200 milliliters of milk, which is the same as 1 cup of milk, and I put that in the microwave. So I put it in the microwave till the butter was kind of melted. It wasn't that melted, so I decided to just mix it up with the milk, and you know, because the milk is hot, it'll eventually melt the butter. So this is what I was doing right here. So yeah, 60 grams of butter, 200 milliliters of milk. Then I added in 1 7-gram sachet of yeast, and I mixed it in, and then I allowed it to just rest for 5 minutes to basically kind of activate the yeast, because yeast and warmth are best friends, okay? Yeast needs warmth. Then I added in 1 egg and I whisked it in. I can never say that word. It's really annoying me. I can never say that word. And I added in 1 tablespoon of oil and mixed it in. Vegetable oil, I had sunflower oil this day, so just 1 tablespoon of oil. Not coconut oil or anything like that, no. Vegetable oil, sunflower oil, yeah. Alright guys, so now we're gonna proceed to the dry ingredients. Here I added, okay, I like sugar to be tasted in my dough, okay? You guys might be like, that's a lot of sugar, okay? That is, but I like to have a sweet dough. So here I actually had 160 grams of sugar. You can reduce that, but I found 160 grams of sugar to be perfectly fine for me, and I just mixed it in as well really nicely, just to kind of get rid of those granules as well at the bottom, and I mixed it very well, very thoroughly. So just mix it thoroughly, don't even worry about it. If you want a sugary dough, 160 will be fine for you, and if you don't want a sugary dough, reduce it to whatever will suit you. If you want to reduce it, I'll say maybe 100 grams will be fine. So yeah. And here I had 470 grams. Yeah, 470 grams of plain flour. That's how much I started off with. And I just began to mix the flour into the wet ingredients. I found when I add the dry to the wet ingredients, it gives my cinnamon rolls a more fluffier finish, in my opinion. So that's how I changed it. Before I'd add the wet to the dry, but now I add the dry to the wet ingredients. So I started off with 470 grams of plain flour. That was just to start it off. You might need more. Sometimes it might be enough. It really depends. It just really depends. So start off with 470 grams of your plain flour, and then just go from there. Just wanted to tell you, just in case you might not notice, just there I added in even more flour from the bag. So you can even see sometimes you'll need to add more flour and sometimes the flour will be enough. So that's why I say just start at 470 grams. It could be enough, it might not, and just go from there. And that's what I was doing here, and you can see that it's starting to become a little bit more firm, a lot less as you know, cake battery, a lot less liquidy. And I added just a little more, and yeah, so just do it as you can, basically. It really depends on how your dough is and all that type of stuff. So here I am kneading my dough. I started to knead it. It was kind of sticky, but it wasn't too sticky, but I was adding quite a bit of flour. So before you turn it onto the table so that you don't have a sticky mess, I highly recommend that you just make sure that before you put it out that it's ready and it's not too sticky to be kneaded. Okay guys, so here I'm kneading the dough. This has to be one of my favorite parts to do, just kneading the dough around. And I was also adding some flour as well. Don't add too much so that it doesn't become really dry. So just add enough that's right for you. Like I said, I prefer to add now the dry into the wet ingredients other than putting the wet ingredients into the dry. I think this helped so much to give my cinnamon rolls a very soft texture. I'm telling you, when I bit into the cinnamon rolls, it just tasted, it was like the texture of soft bread. It was so good. Hey guys, so my dough is done. I finished kneading, so now I put it into this bowl. I'm sure you remember I actually used this bowl in the last cinnamon roll recipe. So I put it into this bowl, which is oiled. I put like a little bit of oil, wrapped it around the bowl, and put my dough in, just patting the dough down. I love the texture of this dough. It was very soft. So you need your dough to proof so it can rise, and you need to put it in a warm place so it can proof and rise. Yeast needs to be like yeasted dough needs to be in a nice warm place. Everything needs to be warm, and that's why I put the yeast into the warm milk and the butter so that it could like activate it. So I turned on my microwave. There was nothing in the microwave. Turned on the microwave for like 2 minutes, and that will allow my dough to be in a nice warm environment. So I wrapped it in cling film, put it in the microwave. The microwave was already on for 2 minutes. Nothing was inside. And then when the microwave was done, I put the dough in. You can put your dough, just put your dough in a warm place, okay? In a warm place. So yeah. Most professional restaurants would actually do this to proof the dough in a prover, but we can do the microwave trick, and you can also put it in a very warm cupboard, whatever you have. Yeah, just make sure, guys, do not put the dough in the microwave when it's on, okay? Turn the microwave off, okay? Don't forget that. Alright guys, so on to the cinnamon filling. So I usually just eye this. Like, I won't even lie, I usually eye this. I don't usually just measure. I'll just do it by my eye. But yeah, I was struggling to mix it here. But you'll see me mixing in the next shot. I recommend using the back of a spoon. Using the back of a spoon is much easier. Brown sugar, butter, and cinnamon. You can use dark brown sugar, light brown sugar, whatever you have. But yeah, light brown sugar or dark brown sugar. And you can see I was using the back of a spoon. Using the back of a spoon helps you a lot. Alright guys, so my dough was in the microwave for 2 hours in a warm place, and look how big it got. This dough was thick. Okay, thick. My dough got very thick. It was in the microwave for 2 hours. You can go for 1.5 to 2 hours. Mine was in for 2 hours. So I also had other stuff to do as well. So now I rolled out my dough. So I just started to like knead it a little bit, and was also using the aid of my fingers and my rolling pin to kind of like flatten it out and like get it flat so that I can have the rectangle shape that it needs, so I can put my cinnamon filling on it. So this is basically what I was doing. I'm using my fingers to like kind of pat it out, and I'm also using the help of my rolling pin to help me as well. Make sure you also like flour your surface and flour your rolling pin so that it's not all sticky. So make sure you do that as well. And I'm just rolling my dough out and all of that. now showing you how it looks so you guys can see it. And here I was rolling it out, flattening it out, and also added my filling. And that's basically what I'm doing here. Not much to really explain, but yeah. And here I'm giving you guys a proper view so you guys can see how it looks properly. And I think that looked good if you ask me. So here was a bit hard for me. It was kind of sticky, so I had to really add flour while doing this. And I don't know, I guess the dough was just really sticky and I just didn't flour my surface as well. Because I do remember, like, while I was doing this, I had very much confidence because it wasn't sticky. So I was just like, oh, let me just do it. But no, like, make sure you really flour your surface, because like even while you're like rolling it out like a rectangle, it's like kind of like sticking to the surface you're working on as well. So you really just need to be careful with this. So if I could go back, I would flour my surface even more, guys. Trust me. It was kind of hard. I was like, no, I worked so hard for this video, like I don't want this to be destroyed. But I was determined to, you know, fix this up and get it right. Yeah, guys, like as you can see here, like I was using a knife. Like I had to get this roll done. Like I was like, no, I cannot let this one flop. Like I need to fix it up. So I was just rolling it, flouring, using my knife to roll it up and all of this type of stuff. Like it's not even funny. Like I was so annoyed. I was like, no, like this cannot flop on me today. But I was nearly at the end and I had to do it. So here you can see rolling, flouring. I was like, no. And then this is what I was saying, guys. I wasn't able to roll it tightly like I would have wanted to. So I think when this was going on, that's why you can see at the top of my cinnamon rolls, when they were done, they were kind of separate at the top. It was finally rolled. I finally did it, guys, and when I got it to roll, I was so happy. But yeah, this is how it looks. Oh, here now I'm literally just cutting the rolls, you know, as you do. And I was kind of putting my knife in the flour because I was like, I'm not willing to get a sticky mess no more. So my flour is being put in, my knife is being put in flour so that this doesn't get a sticky mess again. And that's what I did. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my pan I used was a circle pan. I like using a circular pan now because it gives that like pull apart effect, and when they're like together in the pan, it just looks nice. Like I just prefer to put it in a circular pan now than like a square pan. So I recommend a circular pan, and I greased the pan with butter because you don't want your cinnamon rolls to stick. So guys, while I was actually cleaning up and stuff, I decided to put my cinnamon rolls, these are them already cut. I put them in the microwave trick thing for like 30 minutes, and this is after the microwave trick. Look at this. Boom. Don't they look big? Like, yo, they got thick again. Like, they look really nice. And now wait, this is how they ended up looking. So obviously you guys can see at the top they were separated at the top, but these were so good. Like these tasted good. Like I'm not even gonna lie, these tasted so good, but they obviously lost their shape at the top. And I think this is when I was rolling it, but I wasn't able to roll it tightly, obviously, because it was a very sticky situation going on. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys give it a really big thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure you guys try it out. Send me pictures. My media is all down below. Like, it tastes so good. You have this with milk. So do not forget, guys, Jesus Christ is coming soon. If you have not given your life to Christ, this is the time now to accept him into your life as your Lord and Savior. If you are a born again Christian and you feel like you've been walking in the ways of the world, make sure, like, this is the time now to come back to Christ, because he's coming soon. Okay, he's going to come again, and he is coming soon. So you need to get right with him, get right with God today. Okay, I love you all. God bless, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Hey there, before you leave, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified of when a video is uploaded.